How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
You'll squirt your kidneys!
Kiss my ass, Master.
You'll regret that. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter...
That's it, you're in for it! Fucking come on!
What? Lost your nerve?
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Fuck off.
You're garbaging for a bruising. Good day to get drunk off me rocker. Boring as fucking shite. Ram, time again. I'll kill for some vodka.
Have you heard? Some circus troops angered Menga. Eternal fire! Oh, you frightened me.
Oh! It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
The seas are tossing, tossing!
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the second. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming... Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes,
In that case,
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but... A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place... That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be... I see.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone...
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri.
The poet. Heard about him.
The Rosemarian Time? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge.
Dandelion inherited a brawl.
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Don't you all just get off my back?
So, what's it gonna be?
We can gather it here.
fight me, Wolfie.
You always wear tight trousers.
I'll never come back, you stinking stanties.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
What village are you from?
Willows. It's a Timmy area 2 days' road from the zoo.
What's that?
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. All right, time for some spring clean.
Wait.
Stop walking into his soul!
Now!
Rumble time!
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
That's it, you're in for it!
Keep it together, lads!
We can't kill him!
Reminds me of our days of yore.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place. I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's got. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hut like Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't there?
Let's look at...
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol
A
Bufala.
note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher.
Give him a chance. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some... He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. Here it is.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped.
That's what I'm counting on. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. If you need anything, I'll be next door. Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
What say we up over to a brothel this eve?
Lice it, you mangy dwarf!
Oh, go, Jarrett. Come on, we need another.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Miss a woman's touch.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Vespula. Name rings.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous.
Oh, doubt it. Former pupil.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things...
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to call it...
Huh. Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's a fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in Dwarf. Never.
Dwarfs what Rosa were atre de. Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the imperial legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we...
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of...
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about... Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look well, Seems...
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one...
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can...
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas...
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Scram before I lose my patience.
Junior, like you.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men...
Not entirely out of kindness. And you...
What did you... Oh, I know you.
Not Gerald.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That whore.
Ouch. What did he do to...
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in harbour. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore does a...
Dandelion ask you about other...
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Ah.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his...
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion...
No. I mean...
It's clear as the eternal fire. Ah!
Welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something
You Elial?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so it's... Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make... Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening.
Dandelion visit your shop off?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in...
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on the neck. odd as requests go. I had the distinct...
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more.
Faster. Slower.
Presence is an affront to the eternal fire. Oh, gods damn this weather.
Help! Help!
What happened, kid?
They...
Looks like rain.
Hey, wait! Damn this weather.
The grey git!
Grab him! Hey now! God! Help!
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes.
Gather your things and go home.
Didn't look like rain. Didn't look like rain.
You're grey like my grandma. Are you a wizard? Can I become a witcherette? Please, please. Got 2 swords and a wolf around his neck. Got 2 swords and a wolf around his neck.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide.
Maybe?
Mould. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See?
No, but he never came back to see me.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Our daddy's a witch hunter and chases old crows.
It just rains and rains.
Then, what do you expect us to do? Rain again. Damn mages.
This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to...
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out.
Greetings, Witcher. Master
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survivals.
Looking for a girl named Molly.
I fear your information's out.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also...
This time of day? Probably sipping punch.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known...
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, that's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's comfort...
Well, if Molly'll be there...
On our way, then. We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Grey's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge...
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Redanian.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Riders, ready? Move it.
Don't spare the horse!
Faster.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! I adore the speed, the rush of air! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with a...
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never...
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you.
Any chance you remember your
Of course.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But you could see he cared.
Know where I can find her?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we've...
Thanks, Molly. Won't be too hard to convince him.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck.
Geralt, there you are.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad.
I'd say the same. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my brother came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
All the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him? No luck.
What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss.
Or you'll follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa cleared wood to start with. I must know your worth.
Lost your nerve?
Oh! Yeah! Oh! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Oh! 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 Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you?
I'm a witcher.
A witcher? That's splendid.
Incredibly. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind.
Mean he wasn't? But you had...
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor...
Sorry. Gotta...
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's master.
Wait a minute.
On occasion, yes. But then wrote, if you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. I was left to repel the ache. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either...
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talent?
Who'd Dandelion sing about?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz.
This woman, not a local...
I seem to remember him pray... Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
What was that?
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
Eternal fire.
Mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Hear my prayer. Grant my praise. Bring my husband back to health honest. Right, just
Eternal fire. Protect King Radovid.
You'll not find any monsters in Novigrad. The
Deliver
eternal
us
fire
from
blasphemes code. When it rains, it pours.
Wanna dip your dingle?
Help a poor bloke out.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bird? What's this? Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She want to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right?
At auction, some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out British things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and...
How could you resist?
Could be. Well, so, how'd you do?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he... Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my...
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir.
That makes it clear. It's Priscilla. Ah.
Why wasn't she on the...
This Priscilla wasn't like the others.
He lusts after every other...
How can I explain?
Himself.
Exactly.
What can I say?
She's his match. Old laddie's head's on fire.
All right. Guess we...
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're...
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of...
Must you always...
Push your old woman around!
And Rumch already faces the battles. Got them sketch.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress. Rend my heart, you flee. To the wolf I will follow, and by our ever growing, hardening in you flee. To draw violet, I know the way you to draw violet.
Aryan boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I...
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save some...
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce... this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented.
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuben's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad.
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuben, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King...
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the...
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuben.
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuben runs a bathhouse. Careful.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, the bugger all to do here. The Eternal. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. I suppose I'll wait.
Geralt!
Take care now.
What shall I whip up for supper?
Oh!
My husband is so...
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that...
Busy?
Entertaining your party.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
Junior cut off his hand and ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back offering
bigger. He's more like a horse.
Clear that you've not seen Reuven. Gudrun calls it Herberos.
Joe's not...
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe, and we'll eliminate Junior when... Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed...
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you two.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse.
What the fuck's he on about?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick. We need one alive!
That's enough of that.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. They were whoreson scum.
Don't start that again. It's...
Who pranced in right before the attack. Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very serious.
Still, he was lots more trusting when he was
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session?
Whoreson. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my book. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna...
Any clue on Junior's...
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for fun. Leave you to it, then. I'll, look in on you to...
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for...
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth...
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the...
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for it. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen...
What's that?
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But...
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might...
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart read... Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got...
Arena sounds promising.
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wait.
Mentioned Whoreson's got...
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or the arena.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Hope.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on June.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of...
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a...
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poet...
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your... problems. You might be able to help. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dan...
Maybe I can help.
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Tamo's on my way.
Got things to do, miss? Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, Bart, Bart.
Beating your head against the wall won't.
Bart, hard.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling?
But I bumpy horses.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you...
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and...
But God... Then boom!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly, but...
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. All right. Ought to look around.
I'm all ears.
How much was it all worth?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee?
Know you too well for that. Just
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies, and...
Shiny!
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that...
Oh no. Boom! Hole. But look, won't go. But look.
Bad mushrooms? What's...
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the...
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom?
Now.
Boom.
Boom!
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that...
Gotten pretty good at communicating with the...
Lots of prior experience.
Try to track down the thief.
Of course. I had this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value me up.
Mind describing this?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Aaron...
Must have noticed something.
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field and...
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula, too. Disgusting
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Edges curled out. Something inside blew wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now, why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Drowners. Of course. The thug Dijkstra hired. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil, and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat. Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined it.
Well, learn.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a cleared.
Another one. Hansel.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks up.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely.
Seems to me a bomb blew the...
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably.
Recognized some ingredients by their...
Sugar. Get...
Nor am I.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. Know anything else about this bomb?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened.
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started empty.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and...
Drain pipes are only promising lead.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day...
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that fit.
Really?
About as... All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman. Josef Schweik, brewer.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible. Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break.
He's dead?
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hut.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful...
Did you speak to him?
No.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your ball.
Gotta ask me nicely.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this